Hello friends, this is Chris with Wood Dig DIY. In this video, I'm delivering some rock with my dump trailer, and I'm also going to give you some thoughts on my dump trailer when delivering rock. I notice when I go to this typical gravel quarry, I always tell them if I want like 3 tons, they'll always put like 4 tons in it, or maybe 2 tons extra than I ask. So that's a good thing to keep track of. I don't know where you're at, but here they have extremely large loaders that they load with, so it can be hard to get it perfect. So maybe always be on the shy side, because these dump trailers are they're not like a dump truck. They can't haul 12, 13 tons. You're gonna break an axle or break your truck if you try to do that. So here I always ask them 1 to 2 tons less, and it seems like it's pretty dead on. Also, this trailer is a gooseneck. I decided to get a gooseneck dump trailer because I have a 3/4 ton pickup truck, and the hills up here in Northern California are pretty dang steep, so I have a little more weight on my rear axle and the pickup itself, so I can go up a little steeper driveways, and also I can jackknife with a gooseneck. With a bumper pull you can't jackknife. Yeah, it's kind of a pain putting my tools back there with the gooseneck, and I gotta be real careful because the electrical cord to the trailer hookup can get disconnected from tools bouncing around back there. It's happened before, so it's one thing I don't like about the goosenecks, but if you're pretty organized it shouldn't be a big issue. Also, I opted for the 4-foot sides. That way I could haul 2 cords with this dump trailer. It is a 14K dump trailer, so I wanted to be able to haul 2 cords of firewood with it. That was one of the main reasons I went with this dimension. It's a 7 by 14 by 4, and it has flared sides, so there's a little more space back there. It's a little over 16 yards with the flared sides, so that was the main reason for going with this. Also, it's nice being able to haul stuff and people can't see what you're hauling, especially if you have something valuable. Up here there's a lot of people that would definitely try to steal your tools or something if they seen you hauling a bunch of stuff. And this trailer, it's a 14K trailer, so it can get quite a few jobs done. When I bought this trailer, I did not have my CDL. Now I do have my CDL. If I could go back, I would probably get a 20K trailer with 2 10K axles, because it's extremely hard to haul anything with the legal limit of 9,000 pounds. It's so easy to go over that limit, and you don't want to get in trouble or get a tire blowout or something and injure somebody or yourself going down the road. Also, another thing I would recommend is getting the telescopic lift. They have a little more capacity to lift up, and I noticed I've seen a lot of dump trailers that don't have that option. If they're overloaded at all, it's extremely hard to get them to dump, especially if your battery isn't fully charged. I have had some pretty good loads in this trailer, and the telescopic lift has 3 different settings inside the cylinder, so it'll pretty much dump anything on those first 2 settings, and then you can kind of get some of that material out of there to get it lighter, so you can hit the 3rd setting to where it'll fully dump. I really like that about the telescopic cylinders. And I would also recommend, if you have a pickup truck with a manual, it's a lot cheaper to maintain and you can fix them yourself. They're pretty easy to work on. Also, if you have a truck, especially an older one with an automatic, you're gonna blow that thing out trying to haul any kind of serious weight with it. The newer trucks, some of them have pretty good automatic transmissions, but I follow a lot of hot shotters and they're always working on those transmissions. It seems like almost all the newer trucks around 60,000-70,000 miles, if you're hauling heavy, you're gonna have to tear into the transmission at some point. But this truck, it's a 01 Dodge 2nd Gen, the 24 valve 6-speed manual transmission. It's got the NV5600. It's pretty much bulletproof. It just has a light duty transfer case on it, and I did rebuild the transfer case, but I couldn't get the synchro gears for the low range, so I currently only have high range right now, and I'd highly recommend, if you do have low range, it makes tailgating with a dump trailer so much easier. But mine broke because I used it so much, and I have to try to special order the synchros for the 4 low. I tore it apart and ordered everything online pretty quick, but I couldn't find those parts. I guess that's a special order part, and I want to find a heavy duty transfer case off of a 1-ton Dodge. This is a 3/4 ton, and I guess most of the 3/4 ton Dodges come with the light duty transfer case, which I don't know why. Pretty much everything on this truck's a 1-ton. The transmission, the front axle, the rear axle, it's all 1-ton. It's just the transfer case is 3/4 ton. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video.
Right here. 2.5.
Yeah, it's 2.5. A little more.
A little more? Okay, now.